good morning, and how are you today? Great to see you. It's a wine I have never tried before, so it's a complete and utter experiment. And I love to mess around with flavours of wines and see what I can create, see if I can create the next best wine. And I love doing taste tests of these unusual, different wines as well. So what are we making today? Well now, I had a curry last night, and I was thinking that a glass of wine really complements a curry. You often see that people drink lager and beer or milk with curries and vindaloos and things. But I really rate wine with a curry. It just cuts through and really works amazingly well. So I was thinking, how about making a curry wine? You hear my thinking? So, really simple wine. Base ingredients is 1 cup of Vindaloo powder. Beautiful. It's made from ghost peppers as well as cumin and cloves and ginger and a few other herbs. This type has no salt in. I made sure of that because the salt doesn't work well with the yeast. So you want to go for a salt-free variety, and ideally without any preservatives, because they will mess up the yeast. We will also be adding 6 peppercorns, 3 cloves and 6 juniper berries, just for a bit of added oomph and flavour. So this recipe is for a 1 gallon batch. I'm going to fly through it because my method for making this wine is very simple, and I want to test the base ingredients to see how this works as a wine. Chili wine is out there, chili wine is fantastic, but I've never heard of anyone making a curry wine. And that is the reason I want to make it. So 1.2 kilograms of sugar is going into my pot to be dissolved. So the first thing you want to do is dissolve some sugar in some boiling water. I am using 1.2 kilograms of sugar. So that is great. My sugar is dissolving in the water. It's on a moderate heat. Because the Vindaloo spice mix doesn't contain any sugar, I'm adding 1.2 kilograms just to bring that alcohol sugar level up. I have never tried curry wine or a Vindaloo wine before. I like making unusual, weird wines. I've tried mushroom wine, brilliant. I've tried seaweed wine, brilliant. Bland as well. I think I was the first person to bring that to the table for a decade or so. Brilliant, I love bland. Anyway, what's the most unusual wine you have made? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you have any ideas of unusual wines for me to make, let me know. Fantastic. And that there is near enough dissolved. There might be some sediment of the sugar on the bottom of the pan, but I'll rinse that out with more water and get that poured in as well. So what you need is a clean demijohn, sanitised and sterilised. Good job. And you want to pour in your sugar solution into the demijohn, through a funnel ideally. And through the funnel as well, and I'm pouring that wonderful Vindaloo powder, that awesomeness, Vindaloo chili, fantastic combination. And also those peppercorns, cloves and juniper berries, they're going straight in there as well. And I'll rinse the funnel through with some cold water and fill the demijohn up to the shoulder level. And sponge it up. Give it a bit of a shake, get all that wonderful powder mixed in. Oh, look at the colour of that, that is gorgeous and beautiful. What would I serve this with? Probably not a curry. The two would not work well, I think, flavour-wise, curry and curry. But maybe with a biryani. A lovely rice dish or some spicy noodles. Something that isn't too spicy, but this would complement a biryani, I'm sure. So I'll probably have this as a table wine with an Indian style dish like a biryani compared to, say, a Vindaloo. Vindaloo and Vindaloo's too much. And that does smell amazingly fantastic and brilliant and beautiful, it does. Curry, Vindaloo, brilliant. And I'm just going to be adding a general purpose wine yeast. I think the Vindaloo will overpower any nuances that a specific yeast will offer the wine and bring to the table. So, sprinkling a general purpose wine yeast. Looking awesome. And now I'm going to let this stand with an airlock in for a few days to get that initial fermentation going. If that curry powder, that Vindaloo powder, starts sinking to the bottom, I would give a good shake or a good stir. Get it working, mixed in, fantastic. So it can stay in a warm place on a heat mat because it's rather cold in here. And then after that initial fermentation has subsided, I will top it up and allow it to do its thing, to ferment and then to clear. And I can't wait to do a taste test of this wine, this wonderful Vindaloo wine. It's going to be a first. I've never tried this experiment before. So subscribe down below and follow the channel for further updates of my Vindaloo wine. And I will see you all soon now, and you have fun.